Oh shoot. Wait a second. That's part 1. Hey, there we go. We got it done. So, last we left off on What If Deku Was a Villain, part 2. No, part 1. I keep on getting these numbers mixed up. So Deku was like destroying robots. I'm pretty sure we aren't up to the 0 pointer yet. So he's destroying robots. The green emerald thing. Also, I just want to say something. This is basically how he looks when he's like, I guess, in his villain form, because right now he's basically his act of a hero. So this is how he looks when he's like being villainish. And I have an excuse for the emerald eye, because it's his quirk. So I'm gonna say his quirk doesn't float around him, it goes into his eyes. And that gives him the glow color of his eyes. Kind of like Isaiah Shota. His eyes are like reddish, so I think the quirk goes into his eyes. Like his quirk goes into his eye. But he would like, I'm just gonna say he explodes if he actually got it any further. Try to use it. Like Sota. That's just my little theory, what I just made up. So Deku's like destroying robots. Well, and not a single one's up to this sports festival. Like the closest one to the USJ attack, and might be up to it, is What If Deku had the powers of the 7 deadly sins, and I haven't done that in a long time. It's probably one of my least popular uploads. So Deku would he would get by now, I'm just gonna say 50 points on like 7 deadly sins. He got 40 in 7 deadly sins. Or is that another one? I'm getting confused. So then Deku goes up, and then he hears some rumbling, and then a big crash. I'm just gonna do that the whole time, every single part. A rumbling and a crash of a building. So then Deku sees this giant. It's 0 point, and Deku's just like, wow, that's huge. Everyone just running past him. Oh yeah, I forgot to say Deku runs in there after his thing. Like his green emerald energy goes in there. So he does that, he runs in there, and then he sees this weird little thing. So it's always just in the air, and he like throws his quirk at it, and then he just like zigzags it through his whole body, and then immediately after it just explodes. Well, it explodes, and first before it explodes, he like pushes it away with his stuff, and then it goes away, not hitting Uraraka, and then he like picks it up. He picks up the rocks over Uraraka, and then carries Uraraka to the mid bay, and then Uraraka thanked him, and he says like, it's not that much. Kinda could done a lot more. And then Uraraka's just sitting there. And so Deku just runs off and goes home. Time skip. Inko just runs into the room saying, Zuku, you ain't let us come. And then Dick is just saying, like, really? Wait. Nope, that doesn't happen. Okay, I kicked that bit out. Sorry. He's at the villain's place and just like, is Inko still alive? Did I kill her off, or is she still alive? He's at the, like, villain place, and then... Okay, I'm just gonna say he's presumed dead. Deku's presumed dead. Because when he jumped off that thing. Maybe I'm gonna make it so Deku, like, jumped off the thing. What the heck? My cat just jumped through the window. So, like, he jumped off the thing and died, and then he and then All for One had a quirk where he could give another life to someone, and but they could only give it one to one person. And then he gave it. All for One gave it to Deku. And then Deku's just like... And then, Deku just destroyed that thing. Well, he went home and, Shigaraki's just like, your stupid form came in the mail. Can I decay it? Do you know what score you got? Yeah, it's fine, Shigaraki. You can decay it. So then Dicky's just like... he's just like... Finally, I get to decay this stupid thing. And then Shigaraki just decays it. And then clapping his hand. And just clapping his hands for no reason. Into Izuku. Without one finger. Like, this sounds like this. Because I'm using not one finger. So he doesn't decay his hands. Like, do this noise. And then Shigaraki walks off, and Dick is just like, oh, finally I got into UA. You know, I kind of wanted to be a hero before. At least I get the experience of what would have happened. You know, I think that Bakugo's gonna get in there. Oh shoot, I need a disguise. So I went over to he asked All for One if he could get a disguising quirk. Or should we have him a disguising quirk? Should we give him a disguising quirk? Or he's just gonna think. Or Dick is just gonna pretend he's a person who looks like Izuku, but not actually Izuku. I'm gonna make that happen. So then Dick is just goes to UA after the time skip, what I did, and then opens the door to UA's classroom, and Bakugo's just like, Deku, I thought you were dead. Who's Deku? Izuku said. And then Bakugo just said, Deku, stop acting dumb. But who is Deku? But actually, I'm telling the truth. Who is he? It's you, dummy. So, what's your name? Bakugo? Well, Katsuki? whatever. Katsuki Bakugo stuff. Kick up Bakugo. Wait, what? You are not Izuku, Deku. You always call me Kanchan. Whatever that thing is. Wait, why does he name him Kanchan? Katsuki Kanchan. Okay, I'm just confused. I don't know if there was something inside the anime which was telling him why he called him Katsuki. I mean, Katsuki Bakugo. Katsuki, Kanchan. Tell me, please. I'm sad. Because I don't know. So then Dick is just like, who the heck? Who the hell is Deku though? So I think this one's gonna be ended early, so I think it's gonna end now. So we're gonna end it now. So bye everyone, I hope you have a good time and a good night, depending on what country you live in. Good night or day. Hey. Goodbye. Hope you have or night.